Between 1871 and 1872, Pioche Nevada was one of the deadliest towns in the Wild West. Today, on Tidbits of History, Pioche Nevada, and its storied past. In 1864, William Hamblin, a Latter-day Saint missionary, was led by a Paiute Indian to silver deposits near what became Pioche. American Indian hostility and technical difficulties in processing ore kept much from happening until, in 1868, San Francisco financier Francois L. Pioche purchased claims and constructed a smelter in the area, forming the Meadow Valley Mining Company. The mining camp was called Pioche's City and later became known as Pioche. Within no time, thousands of prospectors and miners drifted into the area and staked claims, sometimes overlapping prior ones. By the early 1870s, Pioche had become the largest and most important silver mining town in southeastern Nevada with an estimated population of 10,000 people by 1871. Residents of the town were often confused over the exact location of mining claims, so much so, that mine owners resorted to hiring guards and gunfighters to protect their mining claims. The gunmen often made as much as $20 per day, which was a large salary at the time, but much cheaper for the mine owners than settling disputes in court where bribery often determined the final outcome. The sheriff's office was reputed to be worth $40,000 a year in bribes alone. The Pioche mines produced $600,000 in 1870, and the next year, that number jumped to $3,600,000. The banner year was 1872 with $5,500,000 of silver produced. The town would quickly grow to have 72 saloons, 32 brothels, 2 theaters, 2 breweries, 2 fire companies, and a livery stable maintaining 300 horses. As thousands of miners and prospectors continued to pour into the area, Pioche soon gained a reputation for being one of the toughest towns in the West. With guns as the only law, the city's violence soon overshadowed even that of other booming mining camps, such as Bowdy, California, and Tombstone, Arizona. A favorite example of the town's bloody character recalls the arrival of young Illinois lawyer and his bride in 1871. Stepping off the afternoon stagecoach, a flurry of shooting broke out, and before the couple could sprint into the hotel, 3 men were sprawled dead, still twitching in the dirt street. The bride didn't even bother to unpack, and within minutes of her arrival hopped back aboard the stagecoach and headed home to her mother. Between 1871 and 1872, it was reported that 75 men died with their boots on before anyone in Pioche died of natural causes. In fact, nearly 60% of the homicides reported in Nevada during those years took place in and around Pioche. Many of these outlaws and gunfighters who died by violence are immortalized in Pioche's Boot Hill. This is a sectioned-off part of the town's cemetery where outlaws were buried separately from respectable folk. The fortunes of Pioche diminished in the 1880s due to the shutdown of the principal mines in 1876. During World War II, an economic boom occurred when Pioche was the second largest lead and zinc producer in the nation. Present-day Pioche has little mining activity, and as being the county seat, the main focus is now government. Presently, this small town is an amazing sight with approximately 2,000 residents. Strolling down the main street, you can't help but feel the energy left behind from the town's former mining days. Pioche is a must-see destination for tourists, and it's a true reminder of our Wild West history.